We're doing a maple leaf, a watercolor maple leaf. So for drawing it, we have the point that goes like this. We have a point here, and it comes down, comes back up, and you have another point that comes up here, here. Have this come out, another one. So what you want to kind of do is create these kind of want it to match. So try to match the other side now. Comes here, and it's not too critical. What you really want to work on is technique. So don't worry if your leaf doesn't quite match. It's okay. And here's our stem. Oops, that's a very wide stem. All right, so here's our leaf, and what you want to do is you want to prepare some colors. So we're going to use a dark red. Get a nice dark red there. We're also going to use an olive green. Whatever green you have will work. Do some orange. And some deep yellow, some caddy yellow. And I'm going to put some purple into mine. Some beautiful purples into mine. Deepen it up a bit. I think I'll do that one. Nice deep. All right, so then what you want to do is you want to get your leaf all wet. So remember, with watercolor, wherever the tip of the brush touches, that's where the water ends. So I like to turn my project so that the tip of my brush is easiest to work with, pointing away from me, because that's how I like to do it. My brush has a very, very narrow tip. It's a little too much for me, but that's all right. So I'm just going around the outsides of this leaf, and then I'm going to fill in the inside. Round and round and round we go. Where it stops, nobody knows. All right, so now I'm going to put it forward again and fill in the insides. This is a lot of water, so maybe I'll just move the water that's in there. All right, now I'm going to start with my lightest color, and I'm going to let it bleed through. Isn't that pretty how it just bleeds through? Then I'm going to go to my orange. Let that bleed through too. Watercolor is so pretty when you let it do its thing. It's kind of like you guide the magic. Guide the magic. And then red. And I'm going to get lots of red dipped into these edges. Dipping that red in. Because I want the edges to be really, really deep red. I'm going to put in some purple too. Just get it nice and deep. Beautiful. Play with colors. Do a few of these leaves. Have fun with it. Now I'm going to use more of the red. And this is going to be kind of crazy because it's just going to bleed, but it'll be pretty. And just put in all of these. I'm just doing little lines that come out. Quick little strokes on this lovely leaf. Get it nice and deep. And of course, watercolor dries a lot lighter than when you've initially put it on, so remember that. Put some purple into the center here to get a nice bold color. Then I'm going to use my green for my stem. I'm going to let this red and this purple get down into the stem. Get the bottom part green, and the top part can be that purple color. Ta-da! It's a fun little watercolor. So what you can do too is even after you've put that on, and if it's too like bold on the edges and you want that to come in further, you can take just a wet brush and pull it in a little bit more. Pull in some color. Maybe even do it with the orange. Bring some orange into it better. We're playing with watercolor. What do you think? Kind of wild and crazy and pretty, huh? Have fun.